us here, guys, we got Ceremony Mountain, but Ben can explain that later because it's men's business up there. So at the time of all that sadness and event was taking place, they was protected by the ancestors, our Aboriginal ancestors.
Because we used to be down camping down here at Smoke way back in those days, and I'm 81 years of age now. So time went on with us, and Dad and them used to fish around here. And that's how they found the boats and all, and seen what happened to them. Yes. That's why I can't, it's too much memories to come back here since I've opened the wisdom up there, the lighthouse, 100 years old. I reopened that up when it turned 100 years old there. Yeah, and welcomed everyone in up there. It's too much memories here at the rocks, too much. This is where I'm from, so this is where we stay.
I'm just going to allow them to come in with the ditch so we can let the ancestors know that we're here, okay, on the sacred ceremony there. This is the land of the Dunghutti people. Our hills, our plains, our rivers, from the mountain to the sea. This is the land of the Dunghutti people. This is also my land. And you are all here today. Special sorry business. Maramboo, we welcome you here today on this special occasion. And we are partnership with you, okay? We feel the loss, but we want to make that strong. And the smoking, as Martin will go around, welcome that smoke. That's a healing smoke, okay? That strengthens us, that goes, strengthen our people, come from the country. So, bless them, okay guys?
Take it in. Now with your hand. Start with
Maramboo. Sitting. Moranboo, everyone. That smoke and that'll stay there till after the whole lot of the ceremony. That message will stay there.
Thank you. Well, today is a significant day because it's the first anniversary since the Noongah has actually been found, and I wanted to thank and give our gratitude to the people that made the finding of the Noongah possible, and that was Matt Kimber of the CSIRO RV Investigator, Dr. Brad Duncan from Heritage New South Wales, Bernie Farrelly and Glenn Williams from the Maritime Union of Australia, Zamir Al-Halfi from Sydney Project. Without their determination and constant support, the Noongah would not have been found at this stage. So I thank them from the bottom of my heart. I would like to introduce Bernie Farrelly and to say a few words.
Thanks, Corrine. I also acknowledge the Dunghutti people as the traditional owners of the land, that we stand on and pass our respect to their elders past and present. My name is Bernie Farrelly and I represent the Maritime Union of Australia. Unlike all of most of my colleagues, and particularly the one present here today, I was a wharfie, but I worked alongside seafarers for most of my working life. Seafarers, in my opinion, are a very, very unique industrial workforce. They endure elements of their work life that most of us wouldn't be able to do, or would find it very difficult. Being away from home for long periods of time, away from family and home, and missing special occasions. Seafarers are well aware of Mother Nature and work with the elements of that nature in every single day. On this date, 55 years ago, in the early morning of the 25th of August, the crew of the Noongah would encounter the worst that can happen at sea. In what would be recognised as the worst maritime disaster since World War II, 21 of the 26 crew perished on the ship coming down. Working on that ship, delivering steel from Newcastle to Sydney, Newcastle to Townsville. If we consider going forward, if during COVID the seafarers of the world all dropped tools and stopped their industries like every other industry did in the world commerce would have stopped and the world would have stopped. So seafarers are the unsung heroes. We thank the Maritime Union, thank all the supporters and congratulate the work of the CSIRO in finding the vessel. This follows the CSIRO finding the wreck of the Blythe Star early last year off the coast of Tasmania, bringing some closure to the families of the crew on that ship, including the last surviving crew member, our retired Deputy National Secretary of the MUA, Mick Dolman. The finding of that crew brought closure to that family, and we hope that the work of the CSIRO in finding the Noongah will bring some closure to the families of the crew that lost their lives, together with the crew members that survived it, that are not with us today. So, thank you, everyone.
I think Fred Krause would like to say a few words now as well. Fred is National Secretary of the MUA Veterans Association.
Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, sisters, brothers and sisters. What a significant day for us to be here and to listen to the divers that went down and brought some light to what we've got in our mouth. But firstly, I'll pay my respects to the elders past and present and emerging future. And I think the community and the elders that have played a significant part in the past. Seafarers are families. They're all families. We're all family. This is what's got to be understood. You touch one, you touch all. One gets hurt, we all get hurt. And when the Noongah went down, it was tremendous because we were all hurt. And it will go on until such times as we can safely say that the best has been done to make life a little bit better. That's why the Swimming Union at the time was handled, because it was so vigilant about safety at sea. Because one life is far too much, far too much, a price that we shouldn't pay. Ladies and gentlemen, at this particular time, we thank you all for being here. The veterans of Australia send their fraternal greetings. We're dwindling down in numbers, but we were there. The veterans, we were there. And it won't be forgotten. The history book, the journals of our organisation, 1968 was all there. And the enlightenment this morning gave me a little bit more time. And our brothers that went down will never be forgotten. I thank you all.
Bernie was joined then by Wayne Betts, whose brother went down on the Noongah. Now we have the Captain Leo Botsman's family laying their family wreath. Wreath from the Maritime Union branch of Newcastle. John and James Abbott on behalf of the Abbott family. Myself on behalf of Southwest Rocks Maritime Museum. On behalf of the Pedamont family.
Stephen, our brother, who went down with the ship.
The local Indigenous people have kindly donated this wattle, and every year from now on they are going to supply a wattle tree to plant in memory of those lost on the Noongah. So we've made a little spot around the corner here, so Bernie and I will plant that. Thank you, everyone. Now, Bernie will.
I'd like to read out the names of those that lost their lives on that day. Commemorate us 10 together. The lost lives were Master Leo Botsman, First Mate Archibald Mitchell, Second Mate James McCormack, Third Mate Alfred Hopkins, Chief Engineer Paul Hutton, Fourth Engineer Gerald Abbott, Radio Officer Stephen Pettimont, Bosun John Fleming, Able Seaman Keith Lafair, Able Seaman George Jenkins, Able Seaman Patrick Kilgariff, Able Seaman Stanley Davis, Able Seaman Ralph Chappell, Ordinary Seaman Desmond Sawley, Deck Boy Kenneth Betts, Crew Member Nick Maragos, Greaser Kenneth McIntyre, Greaser Charles Donnelly, Chief Steward Eric Hines, Chief Steward Thomas Ford, and Second Cook Hector McDonald. Rest in peace. Surviving members, Bill Cotley, who's still with us, and John Worth, who was the AB, an AB. John Worth, second engineer, still with us. Past, now is Jay Lingard, Greaser, Russell Henderson, third engineer, and Anwin DeRose, steward. As I said, only 2 of those crew members are still with us.
So I just would like to thank everyone for being here today, and we take this time to remember the events of this day in 1969. Thank you all for attending.